What's up, boys and girls? How's everybody doing today? Everybody's happy, disease-free, healthy, and doing well? Is anybody out there? It would be awesome if you were. Apparently, it's just me. But that's okay. Yeah, no cover. What's up, homie? Dog Pa. What up, bro? I got 2 shows listed? Yeah, I don't know. I'm a fucktard. I don't know what I'm doing. No idea. I'm still playing around with stuff, man. I can't figure shit out. I'm old. Fucking senile and shit. I don't know what's going on. So how you fellas doing today? Guys alright? No? No cover? I do not have AC in this garage. The door is wide open. And today, according to my trusty thermometer, it is about 87, I think. I don't know if you can read that or not. Probably not. But it's fucking hot as balls. And oddly enough, yeah, I can tell you exactly. Hang on, let me look at my phone. I keep my 3, it's 87. 87, yeah, that was pretty close. But I got fans going. You can probably hear them through the mic. There's always fans going and shit. But I keep my 3 main guitars in the garage all the time. This is where I play. I got amps out here and stuff. Yo, Tommy boy, what's going on? Don't text if you're driving, buddy. But always great to see you. Yeah, that was my wife. Say hi, honey. Just say hi. No, apparently I suck. Pretty much already knew that. But yeah, but I keep my main guitars out here, so they're used to the humidity, you know. So it's funny because people give me shit all the time. Oh man, you gotta fuck those guitars up, man. Leave them in your garage. It's so fucking humid. But if they're used to humidity, they adjust, and they're all adjusted for the humidity. So it's all good, you know. It's when I bring them in the house in the AC, they get all fucking. They start. I gotta do truss rod shit. Yeah, I don't think she knew that I was live. I think she's pissed, Dog Pa, actually. But that's nothing new. She's always pissed. Yeah, see, no cover. I thought about that too, about putting AC in here. But I smoke, and I don't smoke in my house. I only smoke out here or outside. So if I put AC in here, I'd have to close the door, and I'd be smoking, and it would eventually get into the house, like through the attic. You know what I mean? So I just, you know, I pay the dues. You know, I pay my dues for smoking, being a smoker. You know. What the fuck? I'm going to be that stupid and just be stupid all the way, you know? But anyway, yeah, did you guys see the intro by any chance? Oops. I did flick ashes in my bourbon. It's okay. Hey, Mitch. What's up, buddy? How you doing, sir? Have you recovered from last night yet? I had a great time last night, dude. Yeah, man. Too dry is bad. You'll get huge fucking fret sprout. Good, Mitch. I'm glad you're okay, buddy. I'm glad you're all right, man. Yeah, see, I think too dry is worse than being humid, you know, as far as guitars, you know. Wood needs moisture, man. You gotta have some kind of moisture in wood. Yeah, well, see, luckily, Dog Paw, most of my guitars are maple necks. I'm a maple neck guy. I only got like a few guitars that have either rosewood or ebony fretboards. And those are not out here. They're in the house. KY. There you go. Lube it up. Lube it up, Mitch. Mitch knows. Yeah. Yeah, me too, no cover. Beer and bourbon. And I can't believe I got ashes in my fucking bourbon. I can fix that. Oh, go on. Yeah, dude. I was telling somebody the other night. I think it was last night on Mitch's live stream that I've got an Ibanez Destroyer that my wife bought me for an anniversary present. Heaviest freaking guitar I've ever owned. I think it weighs it's over 11 pounds. I've never weighed it officially. But it's heavy. My Kramer Pacer, I weighed it the other day. It was 9.816 pounds. Hey, Terry, what's up, bro? That Kramer's freaking heavy compared to my Strat. I don't know what my Strat weighs, so it's probably around 7.5 pounds. But that fucking Kramer is heavy as fuck, you know? And it's funny, you don't realize it until I'm playing like either my Telly or my Strat. You know, and then you pick up the Kramer and it's like, holy shit. How is this thing so heavy? It's just like the same size body, but it's like, holy mackerel, is this thing fucking weigh a ton? But yeah, I just popped on. I'm not gonna be on long. I'm always bored. My wife actually took me to the liquor store today to go grocery shopping. And I was like, dude, she's awesome. I've been out of work for like a month for this whole COVID bullshit. I'm like laid off. And so I'm home all day, every day, bored. I try not to start drinking until like 5 o'clock, but man, it's hard sometimes. And she took me to the liquor store. She texted me from work and said, okay, I'm coming home. Get all prettied up. We're going to the liquor store. And I'm like, woohoo! Hey, Janice, what's up, babe? Thanks for stopping by. So, yeah, I got me a handle of Jim Beam and a 12-pack of Moosehead. So I'm, like, ready to rock. So, yeah. Man, I gotta shave. I haven't shaved since I've been out of work. That's bad, right? I look like a fucking homeless guy. Thanks, Dogpaw. I'm always 3 sheets to the wind, buddy. Almost. Almost always. Not always. But, seeing how we're here, do you guys have any questions for me? Because I feel like you guys don't really know me that well. As far as, like, guitar playing and, like, musical shit. And all that crap or just whatever. Oh, stop it, Mitch. You will not. Not if you keep hanging out with me, buddy. I'll get you right back on that horse, dude. I'm a bad influence. My friends call me either Big G or Mr. Big. And Big stands for Bad Influence Gary. None of my friends' wives like me. Because whenever I hang out with any of my buddies, they always go home drunk and stupid. Yeah, Mitch, you know me pretty good. Mitch knows me pretty well. I'm pretty much an open book. I don't bullshit about anything, you know. I don't pretend anything. I pretty much tell it as it is, straight up. I'm a no bullshit kind of guy, you know. Yeah, no cover me either. Janice, maybe you should have a cocktail. Have a cocktail with us. It's like happy hour. It's like 6 o'clock, almost. On the East Coast, anyway. Maybe you should have a cocktail. I think maybe you forgot how fun it was to have a cocktail. Oh, that sucks, Tommy. I actually kind of want some rain because my lawn is starting to look like ass. We need some rain down here in Florida, man. Send it down. Oh, there you go, Janice. That's cool, too. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that, babe. Man, I'm surprised. I'm surprised all you guys are here, actually. That's cool as shit. I wasn't expecting anything. Really. I was just coming on to fuck around because I was bored. But thanks, guys, for stopping by and hanging out. It's awesome. It's all right, man. I'll take full credit. I'll take the blame. Yeah, I like all the 20s too. No cover. I like all the 20s. Hanover, PA is the snack capital of the world. Oh, was like Hostess there or something, or why is it the snack capital of the world, Mitch? What am I missing? You know what? I need to reload. Oh, hang on a sec. Okay. Oh, Hershey, yeah. There you go. But I thought Hershey was in Hershey, Pennsylvania. I thought Hershey had their own like town or county or something. Terry, not Terry Himes, but Terry GG&G. Yes, I am an alkie. Sure. Yeah, I like to imbibe in alcoholic beverages. Cheers, buddy. Thanks for coming by. Have a drink, Terry. Lighten up, fucker. You know what? I'm Let me. I'm gonna switch to. Wow, Sister Sandra's in the house. What's up, babe? How you doing, kiddo? Always a pleasure. Hey, Pete. What's going on, man? You know, I gotta stop. I'm watching the chat in StreamYards, and I'm missing a lot of shit. Holy crap. Nice, Mr. Himes. You're my hero. On his fifth beer. He's a trained professional. Man, I missed a lot of chat. So Tommy, how's my boy Kyan? How's he doing? He was all over that chocolate last night, man. He was eating that chocolate like it owed him money. He was eating that chocolate. I love that kid, man. He's so cool. Maybe Tom. I'm just throwing this out there. My wife is been like haunting me to go back to Disney World. We haven't been to Disney World in like 10 years. So maybe I'm just throwing this out there. If you want to bring Kyan to Disney World, you guys can like fly to my hometown. I'll pick you guys up at the airport. You can crash at our house. We get a spare room. And we can go to Disney for like a couple days. They have like some really cheap rooms in Disney World, like right now. You can, not right now, but I mean, you go to like the All Stars Resort and it's super cheap. And we can go to Disney for a couple days and bring Kyan to Disney World. That would be cool as shit. Just throwing it out there, bro. You know? Oh, really? No cover? Oh, you're living in Orlando? Kissimmee? True. Well, because I'm like, I mean, I'm not like handicapped, but I got a really screwed up ankle, and I have like a three-wheeler like jazzy thing. You know what I mean? Because I'm not walking around Disney. I'm like driving around in that thing with my cup holder and a beer. I'm not walking. So yeah, we won't have to wait in any lines, dude. But I'm just throwing it out there. You know, I'll talk to my wife about it, and I'm sure she'll be into it. But when all this COVID-19 bullshit is over, we'll get together and we'll talk about it. And maybe we can make that happen, man. That would be cool as shit. I would love to hang out with Kyan for a couple of days, and you know, not so much you, but Kyan. He's pretty cool. Kidding, but he is cool. But that would be a lot of fun, I think. I'll mention it to the old lady tonight. Man, I'm sure she'll be all over it. Yeah, dude, yeah. Don't, Tom, you're driving, don't worry about it. I don't want you to wreck. Yes, Sandra, Kyan is the coolest. He really is. Love that kid. He's so pure, you know? That's the cool thing. He's so pure. There's no bullshit with Kyan. If he's bored, he's leaving. You know? If he doesn't feel like sticking around, he's like, fuck it, I'm out. I wish everybody could be like that. You know? Terry, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, right, Terry. Man, he was killing that chocolate last night. I was pretty jealous. I wanted some of that chocolate. But anyway, so what's going on with you guys? You guys bought any new gear? Any new guitars or pedals or amps or anything? What's going on? You guys got any new shit? I'm kind of out of the loop. I wish I had some new stuff to show you guys, but I don't. Oh, what'd you get? No cover? Is it coming in the mail? Oh, really? Oh, so you're like probably itching to go get it, right? What'd you get, Janice? What did you get that you don't like? Is it a Glary or a Harley Benton? Just kidding. Hey, Jimmy, what's up, buddy? Oh, really, Janice? An Epiphone Les Paul with P90s, and you don't like it? Why? What's wrong with it? What don't you like? That sucks. Oh, that's nice, no cover. You know, I got a Squire Telly with a Seymour Duncan hot rail in it. Dude, I love that guitar. It's like a friggin' $150 guitar. I traded it to a guitar friend of mine. I had a Line 6 bass pod. Like, you know, like the guitar pod, the red kidney shaped one. But I had the bass pod. It was like the gray silver one. And I traded him, and it was broke. And I traded him that for this Telecaster. And this Telly's freaking awesome, dude. I love that Squire Telly. It plays great. It sounds great. So it has no pizzazz. I don't know what pizzazz. What is pizzazz? You're just not feeling it. You're just not connecting with it, or what? I mean, does it sound okay, or it just doesn't play right? Yeah, it's a butterscotch Tilly with a black pickguard. Yeah, with the Seymour Duncan in it. Yep, you're right, no cover. I love that guitar. Like how, Janice? How doesn't it play right? What's wrong with it? Is like the action too high, or is it intonation, or it won't stay in tune, or what's the dealio? Because I mean, if it's just playability, I mean, you can probably, I mean, that's all fixable stuff. If it's just playability wise. And sometimes you just get a turd. I mean, sometimes you just can't help it. Okay, if it's hard to keep in tune, okay, here's the first thing you should try is take a pencil, sharpen it really, really, really well so it's really pointy, and just rub some graphite in the nut. And that'll usually help tuning stability. That's usually the biggest culprit, is the strings getting bound up in the nut. Sometimes they're just not, they're not filed correctly, you know? And sometimes you can just do that. You know, but that's 9 times out of 10, I have found that just by putting some graphite, or I hate to say it, but Big Ben's nut sauce, a drop in each slot in the nut, helps tuning stability like you can't even, it'll amaze you how much that helps. But sometimes the nut isn't slotted either deep enough or wide enough. What gauge strings are on it, first of all, Janice? Big Ben. Big Ben. Big Ben's nut sauce. It comes in like a syringe. Yeah, but I mean, like lubing up the nut isn't gonna void any kind of warranty. You know, you're just lubing the nut. And like I said, just take a pencil, like a number 2 pencil, and get it so the tip is really fine, and just run it in the grooves of all the slots in the nut. And a lot of times that helps tuning stability tremendously. Oh my God, Tom! Jesus Christ! Big Tom's nuts. Yeah, just take Big Tom's nuts, bent Tom's nuts, and rub them on your nut, and you'll be fine. Tom, I thought you were driving. Shut up and drive. Pay attention to the road. Keep your eyes focused. Tom's bent nuts. There you go, Crow. Too late, Dogpaw. Too late, dude. The image is already there. It's already there. Can't take that away. $10-46, then it should be. I mean, most guitars come with 10s on them, so I would, Janice, seriously, just try lubing that nut a little bit, and I would almost guarantee that your tuning instability issues will go away. Just try it. And if you use graphite, I mean, you can always, if it doesn't work, if that doesn't solve the problem, you can always just hit it with a little bit of Windex and wipe the shit out of there, and you can send it back, and you're not like altering the guitar at all. You know what I mean? Plus, you can always do a setup on it, man. Yeah, there you go, Krell. Yeah, Jimmy knows. Little Ivory soap. Sure. Anything that's slippery. That isn't going to harm like the finish or anything. I've even taken like WD-40 and sprayed it onto a Q-tip and kind of rubbed that into try to get it into the nut slots. And even that works. Oh, that's weird, Janice, because Les Pauls aren't usually neck heavy. SGs are like really neck heavy. I've had a few SGs, but I've never seen a Les Paul that was neck heavy. That's weird, man. I wish you lived close by so you could bring it over so I could like take a look at it because I'm like really curious now. Yeah, right, Jim. Same thing. I've never seen a Les Paul that was neck heavy. SGs for sure. They're always neck heavy. I am epicurious. I am. I'm like I actually put a bid on Reverb for an Epiphone V, Flying V. Hey, want a 31? What's up, brother? I put a bid on an Epiphone V because I've always wanted a Flying V. A Gibson, but I'm not forking out $1,200 for a guitar. I just refuse. I won't pay that much for a guitar. I just won't do it. If I was still gigging all the time and in a band full time, I could justify it, but I'm just like playing at home and jamming with my friends. I can't justify it. But I put a bid on an Epiphone V. It was probably it was a couple years old, 3 years old. Black, white pick guard, rosewood fingerboard. And it was like $350. I think I threw like $275 at the guy, and I still haven't heard back, so I probably didn't get it. But even $350 for that guitar with the case, was totally worth it. But I'm out of work right now and laid off, and don't even know if I'm going to get unemployment. Don't even get me started on that fucking deal. Fucking Florida, man. I've been trying to get on the unemployment website or call. It's like impossible. I try at least a dozen times every day to either call them or get on the website to claim my weeks, and it's fucking impossible. Thank God my wife's working, and thank God we got our friggin' stimulus check. We'd be fucked, But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, so yeah, I bid on this. I bid on this V. Oh, Janice, you got a Dean Vendetta? I don't think I've seen that in like any of your videos. Yeah, Jim, I got my initial claim. Yep. But I still haven't got a check. Yeah, it's crazy, Sandra. It's crazy, sister. It's like fucking. I call my old job that I'm laid off from every Friday. I call him. It's like, hey man, I talk to my boss. Like, hey man, how's business? It's slow as fuck. I work in a really, really busy auto parts store, and we just do wholesale. We don't do any retail whatsoever. No walking, no walk-in customers. We just deliver to shops. We have 13 at our peak, like normal day. We have 13 drivers delivering auto parts to shops. And And I was the last guy hired. There's four of us that answer the phone to look up parts. And we got a chick in the warehouse that pulls the orders and dispatches to the 13 drivers. And they've already laid off. Well, I got laid off because I was low man on the totem pole. And they laid off like almost half the drivers. That's how slow it's been. And we're considered an essential business because, I mean, we deal with like police departments and fire departments, and we're considered essential, So, but yeah, it's been like crazy slow, man. Crazy slow. On a bad day, our store used to do like 20,000 a day, and now they're down to like almost 12, 13 a day. It's fucking scary, man. It's fucking scary. Disney just laid off. My wife was telling me today. Disney laid off 100,000 employees this past week between Orlando and California. 100,000 fucking employees Disney laid off. How fucking crazy is that? Right? That's fucking nuts. Yeah. Fucking crazy, Tommy. Crazy. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, this whole COVID thing is fucking just nuts, dude. It's nuts. It's weird. I have, I know I smoke cigarettes, and I'm not supposed to be, but I have COPD. So I'm considered like high risk for like getting this shit. So I don't go anywhere. And like I said, I still smoke. I know I'm a fucking retard. I've been taking Chantix. I'm trying to quit. I've been smoking since I was 12, man, and I'm 58 fucking years old. It's hard to quit smoking. But it's like, I don't want to get sick. You know what I mean? My wife works for my doctor in the doctor's office, and I'm worried about her, man. I'm worried about her getting sick, and their fucking stupid employees that work there that aren't doing the shit they should be doing. And they're out of masks, they're out of gloves. It's like, holy shit. It's fucking scary, man. It's a scary world right now that we're in. It's weird because I got other friends that work for like the state and the county, like, utility workers who work for the water department or sewage or drainage or whatever. And they've been, they're essential, so they go to work every day. And they're not like, man, we just go to work, man. And they're doing their regular job. And it's like, they don't practice like safe fucking distancing. How the fuck can you? You're in a hole with a guy digging, looking for a broken water main. You can't stay 6 fucking feet away. It's like, you have no idea. You have no idea. It's fucking, it's crazy. It's fucking just crazy, man. Anyway, been on a tangent. Cheers. I went way the fuck off topic. Sorry, guys. Yeah, right, Pete? No, Doug Bother's on a topic. There's no topic, bro. But I get off the guitar-oriented stuff. Yeah, Juana, you're right. You gotta vent. You gotta get shit off your chest once in a while, I guess. Here, Pete. Where the fuck are you, Pete? I know where you are. You're across the pond, dude. Way across the pond. All right, Pete. So I got a little piece of info for you. I'm kind of a motorhead, petrol head, as you might say, gearhead. They just sold the original Mad Max car at auction for, I think, it was almost 200K American. It was at Ford, oh shit. Shit, what car was the Mad Max car, Pete? It was the, it was a Ford, no, it wasn't a Cortina. It was a, shit. But it had that blown 351 motor in it. But one of the original Mad Max cars just sold at auction for like a shit ton of money. XA, yep, there you go. Falcon, yep, there you go. All right. Love that fucking car. There's actually a guy in Florida that built a replica of that XA Falcon. And it's like, I mean, you would swear it was the car from the movie. He does a lot of like local car shows and stuff. Dude, that car is sick. Hey, Tony, what's up, buddy? How you doing, bro? Thanks for coming by, man. You know what I like, Pete, is the those Holden little pickup trucks. I don't know what they're called, but it's Holden makes like those little pickups. They're rear-wheel drive. It's like the Holden wagon, like the station wagon, with the wagon part like chopped off. I want one of those little pickup trucks so bad. Could you ship me one? That would be great. Because I'd love to have one. Yeah, the Windsor was. I'm not a Ford guy, but I'm a car guy. Yeah, there you go. There you go, buddy. Can you send me one, Pete? That would be great. My birthday's in August. Just so you know. I'll send you the container to ship it in. I'll pay for all the shipping. Just buy me the truck, and that'll be cool. I really appreciate it. Thanks, buddy. I wish they sold Holdens over here, man, in the States, because they make some cool shit. Small cars, big motors. That's what it's all about, you know? I'll tell you what, Pete, if you can get a hold of, like, Toyota Land Cruisers, like the old ones, like 80s, 90s Land Cruisers, and if you can collect those and, like, send them over here, dude, you could make a fortune. All right, Sandra. Shout out, babe. Tell Ricky I said hi. I'm sure we'll probably be here when you get back. The two Utes. Yeah, two Utes. That was a GTO with a 389 tri-power with a Posi 12-bolt rear end, by the way, Tom, in that movie. Cool. Take care, Sandra. Love you, babe. You're the awesomest. You're my favorite sister. Why? Why no cover? How come you can't ship them? I no capiche. Because of EPA or like emissions or some bullshit like that. No, Sandra, you are awesome. Well, that's cool. I mean, as long as, you know, as long as they're happy, Tommy. Kyan's the coolest kid ever, man. Love that dude. Love you too, Tom. Not just Kyan. You're awesome too. Yeah, no cover charge. Yeah, that's a thing. Shipping cars to the States, EPA in emissions, man, they like, actually, they're getting a little more lenient lately. I got a few friends that have, that build like hot rods and do like custom cars and stuff like that and restorations. And it's actually getting a little bit easier to ship cars from other countries to the States. I got a friend of mine who's Jamaican, who has a shop and has a big towing business here, and he's got a towing business in Jamaica. And he ships like wreckers and stuff like to Jamaica for his towing company over there, and he doesn't have any problems at all, man. Like, I mean, he can buy like two 40-foot containers, put like two wreckers in each one, or you can get like one like rollback, one flatbed in one, and like stick a little car behind it. Volkswagens are really big. Air-cooled stuff in Jamaica are like huge. And he has no problem shipping stuff, man. They never fuck with him at all. It's kind of fucking, it's kind of weird. But he shipped like some like big wreckers over there. Yeah. Yeah, right. No cover charge. Yeah, you're absolutely correct, man. Yeah, I don't know why it is. I think Jamaica's import rules are way more slack than America's import rules. You know what I mean? Jamaica's happy they can get whatever they can fucking get. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But my buddy Tony has no problem sending vehicles to Jamaica. Like, no problems at all. It's weird. I'm like actually astounded by the stuff that he's shipped over there. Like tools, cars, trucks, friggin' parts. You know, he'll call me. He'll order $4,000 worth of just auto parts, you know, for BMWs, mostly BMWs, Mercedes and Lexus, or like, you know, Honda, whatever. And I'll just ship them. He'll order them. I'll send them to him. He'll put them in a container if he's shipping a car or a truck over to Jamaica. And yeah, he has no problem shipping parts, man. I'm like, dude, get somebody to send like a bale of weed back on something, you know? Shit, hook a brother up. He's funny, like my Jamaican buddy is like the only Jamaican I know that doesn't smoke weed. It's like, why do I have to find a Jamaican that doesn't smoke pot? You know? Just my luck. Square grouper. Grouper is overrated. No cover charge. Yeah, no cover. I agree. I'm ready to take a Jamaica break myself. Hang on 1 second. Hang on. I can't get my mouse to work. All right, I'm going to... Hey, Dave. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Can't grow shit in Florida, Pete. It's all fucking sand. You can't grow anything worthwhile down here. Me and friends have tried. You can't grow shit in Florida, man. Yeah, right. It's like buy lobster in Florida. Florida lobster doesn't have fucking claws, dude. It's not lobster. If you want lobster, you have to go to the East Coast. I'm from Rhode Island originally. Me and my wife have been down here for about 20-something, 22 years. And I'll tell you what, I won't order fucking lobster down here, man. It sucks. Warm water seafood is nothing compared to like cold water seafood. There's like zero comparison. You can't even hydroponics. Yeah, Terry, yeah, you got something going on there, man. Yeah, Jimmy. Crowbar fucking warm water fucking seafood just blows on every level. I don't care if it's scallops or lobster or grouper or whatever. Fucking gator. Everybody says gator tail. Have some gator tail, man. It's fucking awesome. No, it isn't. It fucking sucks. It's like chewing on a fucking sole of a fucking leather shoe. Fuck that. Gator fucking sucks. Even guys that can like actually know how to cook gator tail, it still sucks. It's just fucking it's too much work. It's like chewy and fucking nasty and gnarly and fucking it's like fuck that, man. Fucking nasty as fuck. All right, I'm gonna disappear for a sec, but I'm gonna keep my mic on. Oh yeah. I'm back. Holy shit. Yeah, that was a good one. No cover. Barbecued iguana. Funny you mentioned iguana. Because we're having a friggin' iguana, like, over population down here in Florida lately. People buy these iguanas in pet shops, and then they get too big. Tommy. And they turn them loose. And iguanas are, like, taking over, like, fucking everywhere, man. Iguanas are, like, fucking rampant. You can actually legally hunt iguana in Florida. Trap them, kill them, whatever. That and feral fucking hogs. It's like, there's golf courses down here that have feral hogs, like rooting up golf courses, and golfing is huge in Florida. And there's like it's like open game on hogs down here. You can drive around with a shotgun in the back window of your truck. You see a hog on the side of the road or in somebody's front yard, you can fucking shoot it, man, and they won't give you any crap. They won't give you shit about it. I have a gecko. His name is Whitey. He's not out yet. It's too early for Whitey. But I have a little gecko, as some of you guys know. He hangs out in my garage. And he's white. He's blended into the walls in the garage. And yeah, but Whitey's a gecko. He's not an iguana. Iguanas get big. Like from like nose to tail, iguanas can be like 8 foot. You know? Geckos are like that big. Nose to tail. I wish Whitey would come out. Whitey, where you at, man? Yeah, he's holed up somewhere. Yeah, we have no cover. We have sticky frogs down here too. Yeah, yeah, Tom. Yeah, I showed you guys a little shot of Whitey last night. He had a girlfriend yesterday too, man. He was in there chasing some other lizard around. I think Whitey got himself a piece last night. God bless him. But we have sticky frogs down here too. They like to hang around near your like the light next to your front door. And so when you come home and you're half in the bag and you go to open the door, they fucking jump on you. There's like, I can't even tell you how many times I've had like a little frog, like this big, jump like on my fucking head and just like, and they just stay there. It's like, okay, I'm hanging on this guy for a while. And you're like, oh, what the fuck? Get that fucking thing off me. Yeah, those little sticky frogs are little motherfuckers, man. I haven't seen one in a while, though. I had a possum try to walk in my garage last night. I'm out here in the garage, right? Where I always am. And the door's always open. And this fucking possum comes up to, like, right where the garage door is, right there, like 3 feet away. And he's fucking standing there and he's looking at me like, can I come in? I'm like, no. I'm like, and I stood up and I walked over. I was like 6 inches away from him and he's still fucking standing there looking at me like, so what's up, motherfucker? You gonna let me in or what? And I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. And he was like a little baby possum. He wasn't even like a big possum. He was the size of like a kitten. He was like tiny. And he was a kid. You know he didn't know any better. But I was like, get the fuck out of here, dude. We have a fucking crowd of feral cats that live in the woods right across from my house. Yeah, let me show you this. Okay. I'm in my garage, right? There's the door. There's the driveway. There's my old lady's car. And see how there's woods right across the street from my house? There's my awesome 83 Chevy truck. Small block Chevy. Whoop, whoop. But see the woods? There's like a family of feral cats that live in those fucking woods, right? And they're brazen as fuck. They used to have a path that came down from my neighbor behind me, and they'd walk through like our side yards, and they would like come up to the garage door, like meow. I'm like, ugh. I will kick a motherfucking feral cat. I haven't yet because they're too fast, but they live in those fucking woods across the street. Crazy. We have panthers, Florida panthers. My neighbor Eddie that lives right that way, next to the woods I just showed you. His property butts up against those woods. He has Florida panthers like walking through his backyard like every morning. If that ain't fucking creepy, I don't know what is. Especially if you have pets. If you have a dog, like you have a fenced-in yard, and you let your dog out, and there's a fucking Florida panther. All right, Jimmy. And there's a Florida panther like creeping around your backyard. Dude, that's some scary shit. And they're fucking everywhere, man. Fucking everywhere. My wife goes walking every day after work. She goes for a walk. And she was walking like a block away from our house on a main drag. It's like not like a low traffic area. There's like pretty good amount of traffic. And she's like, yeah, there was a fucking panther on the side of so-and-so's house. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? She's like, no, man. There was a fucking panther. She's like, I stopped and like made a Yui and like started walking back. And she like kept looking behind her like, motherfucker stalking me or what? It's crazy. Florida's fucking nuts, man. There's like wildlife fucking like everywhere. Gators, turtles, fucking, it's hogs, it's nuts. And then we had the fucking Tiger King. No, he was in Kansas. It's that other Tiger Broad who's in Florida. Yeah, well, Tom, that's a thing. That's a big thing down here. We're actually, in my county that I live in, they're actually talking about bringing an open carry law, which I think is way more productive than concealed carry. If you're walking through Walmart and you got a friggin' 45 strapped to your hip and people can see it, nobody's gonna fuck with you or fuck with anybody that's even near you, you know? Hey, lads, what's up, brother? Yeah, you go to Wyoming. Go to Wyoming, go to Montana, go to Utah. They're all open, Texas, all open carry states. Fuck a concealed weapon. Keep your weapon out so people can see it. Hey, man, that guy's got a fucking gun. I'm not going to fuck with him or anybody near him. Right? And I'm not political by any means, but I mean, common sense is fucking common sense. Anyway, that's the way I think. I'm pretty simple. I'm a simple man. Thank God you're back, Sandra. What's up, babe? Sandra, you bored? You want to come on and hang out with me? Buddy, pal, sister. Laz, I could ask you a question. All right, Laz, you paying attention? So the other morning, you posted a picture of your breakfast on Instagram. It was like half of a waffle in a strawberry. Was that actually your entire breakfast? Or was that Roxy's breakfast? I'm confused. That was your entire breakfast. That's what you had for breakfast, was like half a waffle and a strawberry. I need confirmation. Hey, Dale, what's up, brother? Thanks for coming by, man. I'm still waiting for Laz to answer me. Come on, Laz. It was raspberries. It looked like a big strawberry. Okay, but you did have like at least one. Okay, for a while. Okay, now I feel better. Whew. Thanks for clarifying, Laszlo. I was beginning to get concerned. Like, man, you gotta eat. You gotta eat, dude. Okay. Yeah, because all I saw was like a half a waffle cut in twos, and it looked like a strawberry, but it could have been raspberries. Okay. All right. I'm glad, as long as you're eating, dude, that's all I'm concerned about. I'm glad you're eating. I hope you weren't on some kind of like crazy, stupid diet or whatever. Cool. Love you, man. Tony, I think I said hi to you already, but hi again. Glad to see you, man. Did I forget to say hi to anybody? Dale, I said hi to you, right? I can't forget about my Florida buddies. Okay, Tom. Now you sound like Rain Man. Hershey is in Hershey, Pennsylvania. We know that. Gotta go to Walmart. Gotta go to Walmart. Buy some underwear. Fruit of the Loom. Fruit of the Loom. All right, cool deal. Didn't want to blow you off, man. Oh, can you focus that much, Sandra? You can listen to this and work at the same time. That could be very distracting. Oh, you know what, Laz? I love plantains, dude. There's a Mexican restaurant around the corner from my house that does these crazy, like caramelized plantains. Holy crap, are they good? And there's also a Creole store, like a Haitian grocery store that also does takeout. Oh man, plantains, fucking just unreal, unreal. Yeah, you know what, Pete? That's the perfect breakfast. Next time I come to your house, man, when I wake up, I'm going to expect all of that. All of that. You know what's weird, Pete? In the States, nobody eats baked beans for breakfast. And it's weird because I have friends that live in England, and I talk to my buddy Stu and my buddy Aaron all the time. And baked beans are like a staple of a proper English breakfast. And it makes perfect sense. You got eggs, right? Like some kind of potato, right? Sausage, bacon. Sometimes you have the like the blood pudding, like the black bread, right? And beans and mushrooms. Beans make the perfect choice for breakfast. You know what I mean? I don't know why every country doesn't do that. Now I'm getting hungry now. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Hey, Vanzini, what's up, my brother? Cheers, my friend. And cheers, everybody else. If you're all drinking, have a drink with me. Skull. They do, Krell. Yeah, black pudding is nice. It's funny. Our friends, every Christmas, we send a care package to England, and they send a Christmas present thing to us every Christmas. And they have a couple, like 3 kids, so we send like the 2 girls stuff and their son stuff, and my buddy Stu and his wife Liz, we send them shit. And Stu's a big drunk like I am, but my wife 2 years ago requested send us every kind of totally British food that you can think of, right? That we can't get over here in the States. And Liz was like, "Well, what can't you get?" And Lisa's like, "I don't know. Just send us what you can so we can try it." The first time when this package showed up, me and my wife were sitting at the kitchen table, right? We got coffee in front of us, opening the box, and okay, there was blood pudding, right? Okay, you expected that. Jammy Dodgers, one of the best cookies on the fucking planet. Jammy Dodgers, okay, awesome. That was a win. And they sent some stuff that we already have over here. And then the spotted dick came out. How many of you guys have had spotted dick? Do you even know what spotted dick is? I'll wait. I'm just going to wait. You guys can say hi to each other. That's cool. Spotted dick. Discuss. No. Not sausage. Terry, don't taunt me with your baked potatoes. Okay. All right, Juana 31. Let's see. Now, we have different definitions of custard as well. But Juana is the first one that actually made a relevant response. Spotted dick with custard. No, Jim. Spotted dick is not gonorrhea. Okay, see, this conversation is... See, this is why we can't have nice things. I try to have a normal discussion about normal things, and you guys got to get all fucking treacle tart fans. I don't even know what the fuck that is, Tom. What is wrong with you? Oh, my God. I have the worst... You know, I really appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out, but, man, you guys are just fucked up. You know, I thought I was fucked up. I guess that's probably why I love you guys so much. No, Terry. No, Terry. That's not what spotted dick is. Oh, my God. I feel like I'm like an 80-year-old guy teaching like a third grade math class. And no cover says I got spotted dick from your mother. Okay. Like I said, I feel like an 80-year-old guy teaching a third grade math class. All right, you guys are fucking hysterical. Holy shite. Yes, I said shite. Mancini. I'll go with JJ and Clive. All right, sure, man. Be a team player. Go ahead, gang up. I don't give a fuck. I love you guys anyway. JJ. Hey, you little fucking motherfucker. How you doing, man? JJ can tell you a thing or two about spotted dick. JJ knows all about the spotted dick. Right, bro? Oh, shit. I think it's time for a refill. No, Dave, that's just me. It's just how I am, dude. Awesome, JJ. So, can you, fill the chat in on spotted dick? Give them like a true description of spotted dick. Well, yeah, Dale, that's the idea, man. If I can make the chat laugh and have fun and goof around, that's the less I gotta do. I just throw topics out and discuss. I'll milk this friggin' spotted dick thing for as long as I can. Milk? What did I just say? Milk the spotted dick? Yeah, that was bad. That was a bad choice of words there. Yeah, there you go, Clive. Sponge pudding with raisins and custard. Yep. No, Janice, no. Let's not bring up Mancuda, please. Oh, man. Let's talk about... no. No. All right. No. I was going to say, let's talk about Mancuda for a minute, but I don't want to. I don't want to talk about Mancuda. I love you too, Dave. It's all good, bro. Yeah, JJ saying used to get it, boil in a can, heavy sponge with raisins. Old school recipe from, yeah, absolutely, dude. Yeah, JJ, for sure. Yeah, Janice, it's kind of funny. Mancuda has like that 13-year-old to like 16-year-old immature comedy kind of thing going on. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes he's funny, but sometimes he goes too far, and it's just like you can't help but like the guy because he's freaking hysterical. Sometimes he's just fucking funny. But yeah, it's the immature comedy and all the sexual references. And all. I just noticed look at my mustache, man. See, this side is kind of normal, and this side's like all jacked up. What the hell's going on there? That's kind of weird. This is something I've never done before, is like comb my beard on YouTube. Kind of funny. And that side is still jacked up. I don't know why. I don't know why. What the hell ever happened to Robin Leach? Remember him? Hello, I'm Robin Leach. Welcome to the lifestyles of the rich and famous. Jimmy, I love Wilford Brimley. He just passed, like a couple weeks ago, right? Yeah, Tommy, I don't know, man. It's jacked up on this side, man. I don't know what's going on. It's got like an Elvis thing going, hey. How you doing, baby? Hey, thank you very much. I don't know what's going on. Oh, did he, Terry? It was like 4 years ago? It seems like yesterday. Nah, Jimmy, I think Wilford Brimley died. Man, he passed. Like pretty recently. Oh, yeah, Robin Leach is dead, for sure. Yeah. Hello, I'm Robin Leach. Welcome to the lifestyles of the rich and famous. That was more Australian than British. Is he, Jim? Okay. I believe you. There's a goddamn fly. You guys see the fly on my nose right now? This fucking fly does not know who he's fucking with. Look. Come back, get up, get out of my bourbon. The perils of working in the great outdoors in Florida. Oh, really, Tony? I didn't hear that. Joe Diffie, Third Rock from the Sun, man. No, I did not hear that, Tony. Holy crap. Who, Terry? Wilford Brimley, or... He's got the diabetes. Oh my god, I walked fucking head on into that fucking train. God, I'm such a fucking retard. He's got the diabetes. Oh my god. I am such a sucker. I fell for that like fucking... Yeah, I know, Terry. I know, Terry. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna dispute that at all, man. I'm a bad influence. Yeah, it's all my fault, dude. I'll take full credit for it. I think I need a beer. I think that's my problem. I've been drinking too much bourbon. I think I need a beer. Should I get a beer? I should probably get a beer, right? Beer would be good right now. Something cold. I forgot my wife's still in the house. She wanted to tell me something earlier, but when she realized that I was live, I think she's kind of pissed. I should probably get a beer and try to talk my wife into coming out here. Yeah, that's a bad idea. Bad, bad, bad. All right, I am going to get a beer though. You guys talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. All right, I'll be right back. Well, that was awkward. What was I thinking? Going in the house. That means I have to talk to my wife. That's bad. Oh, shit. She gave me a credit card. Nope, can't see it. I'm kind of concerned, guys. Guys and girls. Oh, you out here, Clive? Take care, bro. Thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate it. Cheers. Have a nice German beer. Beck's. It's what's for dinner. Actually, I gotta say, I'm a pretty lucky guy. Polish fishing pole swaying in the background. I don't think I capiche there, Roba. I am completely out of the loop. I don't know what's going on. No, she's on the couch. She's inside. She's not stalking me. I don't think. I gotta say, I got a pretty cool wife. She puts up with a lot of shit. You know, I'm not an easy guy to get along with. I'm a little cantankerous. She calls me a curmudgeon. I think that just means I'm a miserable fuck. But, you know, it is what it is. We've been together for 20-something years, man. She's my best friend. Love her to death. We get along great. We fuck with each other constantly. Bust each other's balls. It's relentless. Jim, you would appreciate it. Krellbar, if you came to my house and hung out with me and my wife for like a weekend, you'd be like, okay, I get it. This is how everybody's relationship should be. Yeah, I got a pretty good life, man. I can't bitch. I can't bitch about nothing. What's Ian's garage door handle? What do you mean? Do you want to? I don't have a. You know what? It's funny you say that, Janice. I don't have a garage door handle. See that bug? Holy crap. Oh, yeah, Tom. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, we haven't had a bike. And, yeah, Tony, for sure, man. Definitely hit me up, bro. But yeah, Tom, we're both old school bikers. We met through the biker community. I was the sergeant at arms in a club that her ex-boyfriend used to be the president of. It's a long story, but anyway, we haven't had a bike in probably 10 years. Sold the Harleys. I had too many friends down here in Florida getting killed every year, and we figured we don't have any kids together, so it's just me and her. So we were always out partying all the time. And it's like, we don't need to be out partying on a bike. Nonetheless, even in a car, man, we started doing like the taxi cab Uber thing before there was even Uber. It's like, we were gonna go out partying, we're taking a cab. You know, I had a DUI down here, had one back home, and yeah, it's not worth the bullshit. You know what I mean? But yeah, me and her we're like fucking best friends. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I couldn't ask for a better wife. My first wife was cool too. I fucked that up. But she was cool. But yeah, me and Lisa are we're like best friends who got married. You know what I mean? Basically. She's like my best friend in the world. I can tell her anything. You know, that's a cool thing to have. You know. Yeah, Tommy, I probably lost shit over my lifetime. Almost 2 dozen friends in motorcycle wrecks. Some their fault, some of them completely not their fault. Probably a third of let's say 20 people. A third of those were their own fault, why they got killed, and the other 2/3 was just wrong place, wrong time. Just getting parlayed by a fucking vehicle. You know, just shit luck. But here's to all my fallen brothers, by the way. And if you guys know of anybody, of your friends that ever get killed on a bike, here's to them. Skull. Yeah, Tom, it's funny. I rode for the first 10 years of my life without having a motorcycle license. I've always had dirt bikes, mini bikes, go-karts, shit like that. I had road bikes. I bought and sold probably 5 road bikes before I even had my driver's license for a car. I was always into bikes. And I didn't get I've had like a lot of Harleys and stuff. And I probably rode for, oh shit, till I was like 30, before I actually got a motorcycle license. And I would go to the driver's ed school, the motorcycle school. We got to drive around the cones and do like the stops and all that crap. And they had bikes for you to ride. They had like these little like friggin' like Honda Rebels, and I'm a big guy. I can't fucking ride a Honda Rebel. My knees are hitting the friggin' handlebars, and so I would ride my friggin' bike, my Harley, my Heritage, with the ape hangers and fucking. I would ride it to friggin' motorcycle school, and I'd pull up. It was a junior college. It was Rhode Island Junior College. So they had a big parking lot, big open parking lot with no light poles. So that's where they did the motorcycle classes. And I would come riding up in my Harley, and a teacher would just look at me like, okay, I know why you're here. And the other people are like between like the ages of like 16 and like 20, and they've never ridden a motorcycle in their fucking life. So I couldn't use my own bike in the class. He wouldn't let me. We all had to ride these fucking Honda Rebels. All right, so we all go out to the friggin' course, and the first test they made you do was pull up. You know how they have like curb parking? We have to park nose in to the curb, not parallel park, but nose in. The first class or first thing they made you do was pull up parallel to the spot, back up with your feet, and then pull into the frontwards parking thing. So the first like 3 people ahead of me are like, they've never ridden a day before in their life, and it's taken them like fucking forever to do this shit. And it was my turn, and I never wore. There's no helmet law in Rhode Island for a rider. There wasn't then, anyway. So I'm not worried. He's like, put your helmet on. Got my fucking goofy ass friggin' helmet on, and he goes, all right, pull up to the spot, back up, nose in. I'm like, okay. So I'm on this Honda Rebel that I can't even. My knees are hitting the handlebars. And I'm in like 3rd gear. These guys are like never came out of 1st gear. They're going like 15 miles an hour. And this thing is like probably 20 yards away. So I'm like, one, two, three. I hit four gears. I come up to this parking spot. I pull the clutch. I hit the fucking rear brake, and I just like swing the thing around and like back up into the parking spot. And he's like, fail. I'm like, what do you mean fail? That was like beautiful, dude. That was like some Steve McQueen shit. He's like, you're supposed to nose in, not back in. I'm like, fuck. He fucked with me for the next 6 weeks. I had to go to that class for 5 more weeks after that. And he made me work. And he would break my balls. And he would like laugh and smile the whole time. That son of a bitch. I wish I could remember his name. But I got my motorcycle license. Used to make it ride over logs. We had like logs we had to like ride over. That was the Rhode Island. Who knows? Crazy shit. You guys okay? Am I boring you guys? Hope I'm not boring you guys to death. Oh, Willow Springs, man. Yeah, good track. Kind of like, oh, shit. Up in New York. I can't see the track. Cool, Sandra. Thanks, babe. Jimmy Grellbar. You know what I was watching? I watched, I think it was last night, night before. The spectator drags at Seekonk Speedway from 2019. Dude, that brings back memories. Seekonk Speedway. Spent a lot of nights there, man. Working on my cousin's race car. Yeah, right, Dale. Oh, really, Jim? What's his name? I might even know him. Me and my cousin Bill had a Billy T. Tholander. Yeah, we used to race at Thompson too, man. Stafford Springs, Thompson, New Hampshire. Yeah. My cousin used to race open wheel modifieds, SK modifieds. He was the number 6 car. His name was Billy Tholander. Wild Bill Tholander, aka Wide Turn Willie. And yeah, man, we fucking raced everywhere, man. But I was on his crew. I got to do, the first time I drove his race car, his modified, was at Stafford. He let me do a warm-up with the car. We had just put a new motor in it, new clutch, and we changed the ignition around. We went from a dual-point magneto thing to all electronic shit. Anyway, so he wanted me to, he's like, go ahead, man, do a few laps, man, in the car, and see how you think it's running. And I was like ripping around friggin' Thompson. Rip. I think I did like probably 4 laps. And I came back in the pits. I wasn't wearing like a racing suit or a helmet or nothing. It was like during practice. It was like nobody there during the day. And I came back in the pits, and I pull up to the trailer, and he's like, dude, you know what? He goes, Bobby was up in the friggin' booth. He was the timer guy. And he goes, you were about 6 seconds short of breaking the track record for lap times. I'm like, are you kidding me? First time I've ever driven a fucking race car in my life, ever. I've moved it around the shop. I've driven it from the back of the shop to the trailer. Never had it on a track ever in my life. And my cousin Bill was like fucking, he was pissed. And he's looking, he was like, yeah, Bobby just said you turned like almost the fastest lap time on this track ever. And I'm like, sorry. I'm like, I gotta go take a piss. I'll be right back. He was pissed. I used to work for him. He was pissed at me for a long time. And I don't even know why. Because I wasn't doing anything. I just drove the car around the track, man. It felt good. It was hooking. Everything was nice. It wasn't like pushing or anything. It was like, we had a big problem with that car with the front end pushing all the time. When you come out of a straightaway and go into a corner, you back off. About halfway through the corner, coming out of the corner, is when you romp on the throttle to bring you up to the outer like wall of the track. You know what I mean? And it should be like a seamless. You don't have to steer. You don't have to even move the steering wheel. It's just the G-force of the car is pushing you up the track. And it's funny because I don't remember ever steering that fucking car. I don't remember steering it, ever. It was the weirdest thing, man. That car just felt so good that day. It was like you didn't even have to drive it. It was one of the coolest things I've ever done in my life. It was badass. And I think my cousin Bill still hates me for it. But I love you, Willie, if you're out there, man. I love you. Wide turn Willie Tholander. Sorry, guys. I went on and on about that. Yeah, I've done a lot of shit, man. I'm old. I'm an old dude, man. I've done a lot of crap. You know? Cheers, folks. How long have you been at this? 102 minutes? Yeah, you know what? What time is it? 7:30? Yeah, this guy's going to go live at 8 o'clock that I have, like, important shit to say. So, I think I'm going to bounce around, like, 7:30, man. If you guys are cool with that. Yo, Dave, what's up, dude? Dave Stafford's in the house. What's up, homeboy? Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming by. Oh. All right, what do you guys want to talk about? I'm tired of talking about me, man. I'm going to have a smoke. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. Racing is really fucking expensive. I've just going through the circle track stuff with my cousin back home, and I got some friends down here that drag race. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know how anybody can afford to drag race down here. It's like, holy crap. Yeah, I mean, just if you want a set of good heads for like, I got a friend of mine who's a Mopar guy who's got a 596 Hemi, and he just had the heads done, and they're Keith Black aluminum heads that were built probably 20 years ago, but it's a Keith Black. They're Keith Black heads, so they're like gold. And he just had them gone through, even though they didn't probably even need them to be gone through. And it was like $6,000 just to have the shop go through the heads and make sure everything was good. And they reseated the valves and put all new valves in them and stuff. And it's like, man, this motor that he's putting together for his His stepdad's drag car is off the chain. Off the chain. There's got to be at least 70 grand probably in the motor. It's just mental. It's mental. But anywho, yes, Dogpaw, you're right. But we're not talking about motorcycles. Well, I'm talking about race cars. Yeah, Dave, you're right. There's lots of play along stuff out there to jam to, for sure. I'll talk about anything you guys want to talk about. Man, I'm wide open. Doesn't have to be about guitars and shit. It can be about anything. I don't care. This is all just a test. I'm just hanging out, man. Yeah, Dale, it does for sure, man. It does. I've been watching a lot of stuff on YouTube past couple days about like the greatest like NASCAR wrecks and close calls and most flips, and I'll tell you what, man. The guys that build those fucking Winston Cup cars are not it's not Winston Cup anymore. It's like who the fuck knows what it is this week? Nextel Cup or fucking T-Mobile Cup. The guys that build those fucking cars, those cages in those cars, are like fucking heroes, man. Holy shit. There's cars that like fucking go airborne at fucking 200 miles an hour, and they land on the fucking roof, you know, and then they fucking cartwheel. And it's like, holy shit. Yeah, I have seen Senna. Yeah. And yeah, I have Tommy. And these cars come down their roofs. And these guys fucking walk out of the fucking cars, man. It's crazy. It's crazy how they build these fucking race cars. And a fucking Winston Cup car has to weigh 3,400 pounds. That's like the weight limit, 3,400 pounds. So every car you see in like a NASCAR race weighs 3,400 pounds. Now, can you imagine that car going 15 feet in the air and landing flat on its roof, right? And you're strapped into that fucking death machine, and that thing drops on its roof and probably slides 300 feet down the fucking straightaway, and you're probably going to hit the grass, and then it's going to like cartwheel for a little bit, and then you might land on the wheels if you're lucky. But if not, you're upside down still with grass sticking out of everywhere. Dude, that's crazy. That shit is fucking crazy. It's amazing that drivers walk away from this kind of shit. It's like totally fucking insane. Yeah, you know what, Dave Stafford? I was in a really bad car wreck up in Rhode Island just before I moved to Florida. I was drunk. Put that out there. I was driving my 89 Ford F-150 four-wheel drive. It had just started like freezing rain kind of thing, and then it started to snow. It was my motorcycle club's 50th anniversary party, and I'm driving home. I was all fucked up on Wild Turkey. I had Pantera cranking on the friggin' stereo, and I remember coming around this corner, and there was a car coming at me, and my truck started going like sideways, and I had it in four-wheel drive. So I knew that if I kept my foot in the gas, it would just keep going sideways. But as soon as I took when that car went by me in the opposite direction, I took my foot off the gas, and that thing just hooked up and went straight into a telephone pole that I broke in half. It ripped the rear end out of the truck. And I was like on the floor of the truck with it was a stick shift. And the shifter was like wrapped around me. I broke my pelvis. I broke my hip. I broke a couple ribs. I was like really fucked up. But I'll tell you what, man. Crashing is not fun. Yeah. Yeah, if I was wearing a seatbelt, if I was wearing a seatbelt, I probably would have got killed. Because I hit that pole like dead sideways. Right behind the driver's door. Yeah, I would have got fucking killed if I was wearing a seatbelt. I was actually lucky that I got thrown onto the floor. But man, brutal. That was a brutal wreck. And my cousin wrecked a couple times in a race car that were pretty bad. But yeah, past couple days I've been watching like NASCAR wrecks and close calls and shit like that. And, man, it's a miracle guys walk away from those crashes, man. There's some crazy wrecks in race cars, and people just walk away like, yeah, I'm good. No biggie. I feel bad for the team because they got to rebuild the race car, but I'm fine. It's like, wow. Nuts. Anyway, guys, all right, I'm going to pull the plug on this thing. I've been doing this for how long now? 112 minutes. It's kind of a long time. So I'm going to bounce. But, man, thanks all you guys for coming by and hanging out and chilling with me. This is like an impromptu thing, you know. But I really appreciate your support, and thanks for coming by. And I'll see you guys later on, probably tonight, in somebody's chat somewhere. I'm sure somebody's going live tonight. Love you guys. Love you, Sandra. My sister from another mister. Yeah, I love all you guys, and thanks for hanging, man. I really appreciate it. So this is me, Big G, saying peace out and rock the fuck on, and make questionable decisions. Later, kids.